Well, Therese, when I was about 9, my mother was reading A Story of a Soul, and she thought she would read a little bit of it every night to me. And I just fell in love with Therese. I had a very strong dose of Therese-itis, and it has remained with me all my life. I loved her little way. I didn't know it was the little way, but the idea of making acts of love for Jesus. And I thought everybody made acts. It was a big surprise to me as when I'd grown up and realised that not everybody knew about making little acts. And I did realise that nothing was too small to do for Lord. Nothing was too small to do for the Lord. And nothing was too big. So that was a great influence in my life, Therese, of the Child Jesus. And I have had the joy of going to Lisieux, and that was wonderful. And then St John Bosco, well, it kind of followed me. Well, I met Don Bosco probably, it was in secondary school. Our headmistress was Sister Mary John Bosco, but she was never called that. She was just called Sister Mary John. But we used to get a half day on his feast day, so that gave me a devotion to him straight off, a half day. And we saw the film. Now the film is really, it's really old. It's made in probably the very early 30s or maybe even the late 20s, I don't know. Very, very, very old. But I loved what Don Bosco did. I loved his work with the young people, with poor young people, with the poor boys. And I just loved that. And then I was very, very interested. Well, I was caught up in youth work. I had a great love for youth work, a great belief in it. And I was really quite heavily involved from quite a young age. I was in leadership in a very big club, a wonderful club. It wasn't my parish, but it was the parish of a friend of mine who had 2 brothers who were studying at the Salesian College in England and down in Shrigley. And one of them went on and became a Salesian priest. The other didn't, but he has been a wonderful person, a wonderful. He like many of the men who went through that training, became wonderful dads, wonderful grandfathers now. And not all of them had the vocation to be Salesian priests, but they certainly had a great, great love for Don Bosco.